If you are ready to speak English more confidently, if you're ready to speak longer, more detailed sentences, and build your vocabulary, then, my friend, this video is for you. Give it a chance and watch till the end for best results. You will thank me later. Starting off at level 1, we have a short basic sentence. Let's practice saying this sentence and then we will stretch it longer. You can say with me or pause the video and repeat back after me. Let's give it a try at a slow speed. Ready? James wakes up at 5 a.m. every day. One more time. James wakes up at 5 a.m. every day. All right, so we can see our story has a main character. This story is going to be about James. Yeah, and what does James do? Well, James wakes up at 5 a.m. every day. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that sounds really difficult. That sounds tough. Yeah, not easy to do, difficult, tough. If it were me, I'm not sure I'd be able to do it. Let's say this a few more times at a quick speed to get comfortable with it, and then we will stretch it and make it longer and more complex. James wakes up at 5 a.m. every day. Again. James wakes up at 5 a.m. every day. James wakes up at 5 a.m. every day. As you can see, we've leveled up to level 2, right? And some blue text has been added to our sentence. We've taken the sentence and stretched it longer. Let's start by reading the sentence at a slow speed. Here we go. James wakes up at 5 a.m. every day to start his morning routine. Again, James wakes up at 5 a.m. every day to start his morning routine. Now, pay attention to the way I say this word. It's not to, it's ta. Because in English, sometimes we're a little lazy and we don't want to put so much energy into saying a word. To start his morning routine. Takes too much energy, right? So we just say to start his morning routine. To start his morning routine. But what is a morning routine? Yeah, a routine is how you go about your day. And a morning routine is how you go about your morning. What are the things you do in the morning to prepare for the day, to get ready for the day, right? You can have a morning routine, things you do in the morning, an afternoon routine, things you do in the afternoon, and maybe a nighttime routine. What are the things you do at night? Maybe to wind down. Wind down. That means to start to slow down, start to relax, start to get ready for bed or prepare for bed, right? Let's say it one more time, quick speed, then we will level up again and make it even more challenging. Ready? James wakes up at 5 a.m. every day to start his morning routine. At level 3, a big chunk of blue text has been added to our super sentence. Let's just take a look at this blue text first, saying it together slowly. Here we go. Which includes a 30-minute workout to get his body moving. One more time. Which includes a 30-minute workout to get his body moving. Okay, so we are learning more about James's 5 a.m. morning routine, right? Now we are learning what is included in the morning routine, or we could say what the morning routine includes. Yeah, like if you take a look at the morning routine, what kinds of things can you see? What kind of stuff does he do, right? Which includes a 30-minute workout. Why does he do a 30-minute workout? Well, to get his body moving. Yeah, to warm up, to warm his body up, right? Okay, let's say the whole thing at a quick speed. Are you ready? James wakes up at 5 a.m. every day to start his morning routine, which includes a 30-minute workout to get his body moving. Level 4, let's start by saying the blue text together. Here we go. Followed by a cold shower to boost his energy. Okay, so James, he wakes up at 5, right? He starts his morning routine. He begins with a 30-minute workout just to get his body moving. Then he follows that workout by taking a cold shower to boost his energy. Yeah, if you take a cold shower, wow, it snaps you into being awake, right? It is like drinking a cup of coffee. It wakes you up really quickly, doesn't it? So that gives him an energy boost. Or we could say it gives him a boost of energy. Let's say this whole thing one more time, then level up again. Are you ready? James wakes up at 5 a.m. every day to start his morning routine, which includes a 30-minute workout to get his body moving, followed by a cold shower to boost his energy. Now, here at level 5, we can see some blue text has been added down here. Let's read it together slowly. And a ginger shot to kickstart his metabolism. Okay, so after James wakes up at 5, he does his 30-minute workout just to get his body moving. You know, he takes his cold shower to boost his energy. Then he takes a ginger shot, a little health shot with ginger in it, right? Why does he do this? Well, to kickstart his metabolism. If you kickstart something, then you get it going. You get it started, right? For example, let's pretend that it's my birthday, right? And I want to go out and have a really fun day with my friends. Well, maybe we kickstart the day by getting brunch together in the late morning. We get some food, we get some drinks, we hang out. This kickstarts the day. It gets it started, it gets it going. Metabolism is kind of an advanced word here. It's a body science word, partly meaning how quickly you can process energy and burn fat. If you have a slow metabolism, you burn fat slowly in your body. If you have a fast metabolism, you burn fat more quickly, right? So some people think taking a ginger shot gets your metabolism going, gets it started, or we can say kickstarts your metabolism. Let's say the whole thing together one time, then level up again and make it more challenging. Here we go. James wakes up at 5 a.m. every day to start his morning routine, which includes a 30-minute workout to get his body moving, followed by a cold shower to boost his energy and a ginger shot to kickstart his metabolism. Okay, so James does all of this in the morning, and that's to take care of his body, right? That's all about bodily health, taking care of his physical health, we could also say. But what about afterwards? Let's read the blue text here together slowly. Before heading to a shared workspace to begin his workday. Okay, so after James does all of these things in the morning to take care of his body, he heads or goes to a shared workspace in order to begin his workday, right? So a shared workspace could be like a big office where everyone is kind of doing their own thing, working individually on their own projects, but alone together, right? If you've ever seen like a WeWork, think of something like that. We can say a shared workspace, a shared office, maybe a co-working space is fine too. He does this to begin his workday. Okay, let's say the whole thing again, then level up once more. Are you ready? James wakes up at 5 a.m. every day to start his morning routine, which includes a 30-minute workout to get his body moving, followed by a cold shower to boost his energy, and a ginger shot to kickstart his metabolism before heading to a shared workspace to begin his workday. Let's read the blue together here at level 7, where he enjoys the quiet atmosphere before other people arrive. Okay, so when James gets to this shared workspace, when he arrives, it's still very early, even though he has already done so many things in his morning routine, right? Don't forget that he woke up at the crack of dawn. 5 a.m. Sometimes in English we say the crack of dawn, a very spoken English expression that means super, super early. Crazy early, right? He woke up at the crack of dawn and he did all of these things. Then he got to his shared workspace. He's probably the first one there. It's probably only 7 a.m., 6:30 a.m., something like this. And when he gets there, because he's the only person there, he enjoys the quiet atmosphere before other people arrive. It's kind of nice to have the whole office for himself, right? Or we can say he gets the whole office for himself. Yeah, he's not distracted by any of the other workers in the office. Yeah, the atmosphere. The vibe of the office, the way the office feels, right, is very quiet, very chill, very relaxing, without all of the other workers rushing around, taking calls, making noise to disrupt the atmosphere, right? Let's say this whole thing one more time. Are you ready? James wakes up at 5 a.m. every day to start his morning routine, which includes a 30-minute workout to get his body moving, followed by a cold shower to boost his energy, and a ginger shot to kickstart his metabolism before heading to a shared workspace to begin his workday, where he enjoys the quiet atmosphere before other people arrive. I know this is starting to feel like such a mouthful. The difficulty is getting really hard, right? But don't give up, guys, because the more we stretch this sentence, the more we push ourselves out of our comfort zones, the more progress we can make with our spoken English, with our confidence, with our vocab. So keep going. We're here at level 8. Let's say the blue together. Are you ready? Allowing him to focus deeply on his tasks without distractions. Okay, so we are learning more about the benefits or the good things that this quiet atmosphere does for James. Okay, we're learning about why this quiet atmosphere is so great, is so good, right? It provides him, quiet. It provides him solitude. We can also say he's alone and it's quiet, so that we can say is solitude. It also allows him to focus deeply on his tasks without, really great word here, distractions, without anything taking his mind off what he should be doing or distracting him. Sometimes when I'm making these videos, my dog is outside of my office, scratching at the door, barking, whining, these kinds of things. That's a big distraction, right? So sometimes I wish that I had a shared workspace, and I wish I could get there early and enjoy this quiet atmosphere. This would allow me to focus or concentrate, we could also say, and get some deep work done or work deeply. Let's say it again, and then we will level up to level 9. Ooh, this is getting really intense. Are you ready? James wakes up at 5 a.m. every day to start his morning routine, which includes a 30-minute workout to get his body moving, followed by a cold shower to boost his energy, and a ginger shot to kickstart his metabolism before heading to a shared workspace to begin his workday, where he enjoys the quiet atmosphere before other people arrive, allowing him to focus deeply on his tasks without distractions. Woo! Level 9. Woo, this is going to be a bit tough. Let's start by reading the blue text here. Here we go. Often knocking out the most challenging tasks first, so the rest of the day feels easier. I love this mentality, this work mentality or mindset or way of thinking about things, right? He often knocks out the most challenging tasks first. Okay, tasks, things he needs to do, right? He knocks out the most challenging ones first. Knocks out, very spoken English, very colloquial expression, meaning he takes care of these first. He finishes these first. He does the hardest stuff first so that the rest of the day feels easier. Another way of saying this is he gets the hard stuff out of the way. He gets it out of the way first. That way he can, take his time and take it a little bit easy, taking care of the rest of the tasks, which are much easier than the difficult tasks, the challenging tasks. I like to work this way as well. If I'm planning my day and I know that one thing in particular is very tough, challenging, maybe time-consuming, or takes up a lot of time, right? Then I like to knock it out first or get it out of the way first. That way, it's not hanging over my head, or I'm not thinking about it, worrying about it all day, right? Okay, let's read the whole thing. Guys, we're so close. After this, there's just one more level. Really push your way through. It might feel uncomfortable, but that's good. That means you're making progress. Let's go. James wakes up at 5 a.m. every day to start his morning routine, which includes a 30-minute workout to get his body moving, followed by a cold shower to boost his energy, and a ginger shot to kickstart his metabolism before heading to a shared workspace to begin his workday, where he enjoys the quiet atmosphere before other people arrive, allowing him to focus deeply on his tasks without distractions, often knocking out the most challenging tasks first, so the rest of the day feels easier. Okay, guys, here we are at the final boss of today's video. This level 10 super sentence is really tough. It's really challenging, okay? But I know you can do it. Let's take a look at the blue text that we've added first and read it together. Leaving him with more free time in the afternoon to kick back or pursue hobbies. Love it. Okay, so basically we're learning more about why he knocks out the most challenging tasks first, okay? If he knocks out the most challenging tasks first, if he takes care of those before he does the easy stuff, that leaves him with more free time in the afternoon to kick back or pursue hobbies. Okay, so if you kick back, that's another way of saying relax. Unwind, we could also say. Take it easy, right? If you kick back and relax, then you're just resting, okay? Or pursue hobbies is something else he can do in the afternoon, right? Pursue hobbies. If you pursue hobbies, that's just a fancy way of saying you do stuff you like to do, right? Maybe build models, maybe write, paint, draw, these kinds of things, right? Okay, here we go. Our final read of this sentence. Now, guys, when we finish this, stick around till the end of the video because I have a really fun speaking cool down exercise planned for the last part of the video. But first, let's knock this out. Let's knock out the most challenging task first. Are you ready? James wakes up at 5 a.m. every day to start his morning routine, which includes a 30-minute workout to get his body moving, followed by a cold shower to boost his energy and a ginger shot to kickstart his metabolism before heading to a shared workspace to begin his workday, where he enjoys the quiet atmosphere before other people arrive, allowing him to focus deeply on his tasks without distractions, often knocking out the most challenging tasks first so the rest of the day feels easier, leaving him with more free time in the afternoon to kick back or pursue hobbies. If you made it this far in the video, I want you to take your hand and give yourself a pat on the back to congratulate yourself because you deserve it, my friend. You are putting lots of hard work into your English studies, and very soon it will start to pay off. If you watch one of my videos every day, I guarantee that quickly, very quickly, you will start to see progress. You will feel yourself get more confident. You will realize that the words you've been learning are popping up in everyday life. You will be more inspired to continue your English learning journey. All right, my friends, now that we have knocked out today's super sentence, now that we've knocked out all 10 levels, it's time for a cool down. Yeah, speaking cool down, every good workout needs a cool down. So that's what we're going to do now. Basically, here's the plan. We are going to take a look at 3 questions together relating to the super sentence story. We're going to practice talking out loud for 1 minute, responding to the questions. Now, I know that sounds a little scary, but as long as you try, that's good enough. Okay, so here's question 1. How do you feel about becoming a member of the 5 a.m. club? The 5 a.m. club is basically people who wake up at 5 a.m. Yeah, a lot of people take that very seriously. They're very proud to be a member of the 5 a.m. club, right? So how do you feel about becoming a member? In other words, do you think you would be able to wake up at 5 a.m. every day? Or maybe you already do. We are going to push ourselves to speak for the full minute. But first, I will go and you can practice your listening skills, okay? So just watch and listen to me as I respond to this question first. Here I go. I think the 5 a.m. club has always been attractive to me. It's always been kind of an exciting thought to me. You know, what if, right? What if I could wake up super early at the crack of dawn before anyone else and get a leg up on the day? What does that mean? That means, you know, get an advantage, get a head start before anyone else. You know, that's always been a very appealing, a very attractive idea to me. But in practice, or in reality, it's just too hard. I'm someone who stays up late, way later than I should. And so waking up early is like not super realistic for me. It's really tough. How about you guys? That was my minute. Now it's your turn. Take your minute and keep talking. If you don't know what else to say, that's all right. Just talk about something else. The purpose is to keep pushing through that full minute. Go ahead. Okay, guys, here's question 2. Have you ever tried taking a cold shower or an ice bath? What do you think your reaction would be? Yeah, we're talking a lot about, health stuff, right? Health routines in today's video. And cold showers have been very popular in recent years, or ice baths, right? Taking a bathtub, filling it up with ice, and then getting in and seeing if you can stay in for 2 or 3 minutes, something like that, right? So, how do you think you would react to this? Or maybe you do it already. Take your minute and let me know. But first, listen to my response. Here I go. A couple years ago, I got really into this idea of taking a cold shower every day or taking an ice bath every day. And I actually bought supplies for it online. I bought a big plastic tub and I took the tub and I put it out on my balcony. And I got a hose so I could send cold water into the tub on the balcony, and I would get big bags of ice. And actually, there was a period of time when I was doing it every day, was taking an ice bath or a cold shower. And I have to say, I could feel the benefits, right? The benefits felt very real. Now, I stopped doing it because I got lazy eventually, but I would recommend giving it a try. That was my response. Now it's your turn. Take that minute, push all the way through. Go ahead. Here we are, the final opportunity to speak in today's video. Question 3, are you able to be productive from home, or do you have to leave the house to get work done? I think this is a really interesting question, right? Because work from home has been such a big thing, such a big topic since COVID a few years ago. So, I'll go first. Here's my response. I am the kind of person, the type of person who cannot trust himself to work from home. There's just too many distractions for me, right? If I'm just left to my own devices, there's a great expression. If I'm just left on my own, left to my own devices, I will play PlayStation. I will play computer games. I will scroll on the internet and end up not getting much done. So, for me, it's important that if I'm going to actually get something done, I go to a coffee shop, I go to a shared workspace, I go to an office space, because that just puts me in a mental space where I can focus and get work done. That was my minute. That's my response. How about you? Last chance to talk, guys. Take that full minute. Make sure you talk all the way through, and then we're all finished for today. Go for it. If you don't know how to study English effectively, I've got great news. You found the right YouTube channel. Just watch one of my videos every day. Done. You can start with my Super Sentences playlist. And guys, if you want to take this seriously, become a channel member. You can get PDFs in order to review my videos, my lessons, make sure you don't forget anything. You can get bonus content, hours and hours of extra videos. You can get access to my English book club if you like learning English through reading books. And you can support me. I'm just one guy writing all the scripts by myself, shooting the videos, editing the videos, uploading the videos. I do everything by myself. I don't take any sponsors. I don't take any ads in my videos. This is a great way to support me and keep me going. Without the support of my members, I simply could not do what I do. So I would really appreciate your support. And guys, if you are in the middle of a study session, don't stop now. I'm going to put another one of my videos up on the screen. The only thing better than watching one of my videos every day is watching 2 or 3 of my videos. So go over and I'll meet you there. Let's keep going.